And welcome to the second round action of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic here on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University, in Alumni Coliseum in McBrayer Arena. And it's the Greene County Lady Dragons advancing to the second round action, and they're taking on this afternoon the Newport Central Catholic Thoroughbreds. We're going to have the starting lineups in just a moment. Greene County defeated Somerset in order to advance to the second round here of the All-A Classic. And now the starting lineup for Greene County: number 23, Becca Bush, she's at the forward position. Number 24, Morgan Deaton at a forward position. And a guard for the Greene County Lady Dragons, number 5, Micah Jones. At the other guard position, number 11, Reagan Deaton. And at the center position, number 42, Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey was named the player of the game in the first round action against Somerset. Kelsey ended up with 20 points in the game, and just an excellent all-around game and a well-balanced game for all the Lady Dragons in the first round, with good scoring all the way around and good pressure and a lot of turnovers forced, making the difference in the ball game. Now the starting lineup for Newport Catholic: number 24, Mariah Tabor, and number 5 is Hannah Thiem. Number 11 for Newport is Kylie Barters. She's a guard. And number 12, Courtney Sandfoss. She's in the guard position. And number 14, Brittany Fryer at the guard position. Greene County Lady Dragons coming into this ball game with a record of 14-6, coming out of the 5th region. And Newport Central Catholic Thoroughbreds coming out of Region 9 with a record of 13-2. Greene County faced Newport Catholic in the finals of the All-A Classic last year, and back here in a matchup in semifinal action. And we're just about ready to get underway. It's going to be Kelsey Mitchell facing off against number 24, Mariah Tabor. Coach Chris Blades in the All-A Classic State Tournament for the second year in a row. The Lady Dragons with the basketball to begin the game, but Newport comes up with a steal, headed the other way. 14 from three-point range. She draws nothing but air on that one. Morgan Deaton on the rebound. Micah Jones pushes it up the floor. Micah Jones, top of the key to Kelsey Mitchell. Down underneath baseline to Morgan Deaton. Morgan trying to work it in. A little trouble down there. She's going to need some help from Kelsey Mitchell. There's a break in the middle, unable to connect on the pass, and comes up with a steal for Newport. Had the open lane, but the Dragons couldn't put it all together. And on the other end, it's number 12, Sandfoss, for the first basket of the day. In the early going, 7:09 to go in the first quarter, the Dragons down 2-0. And now we're going to get a foul on Newport with the pressure against Reagan Deaton. That's going to be on number 11, Bartles. Her first, team's first. Lady Dragon basketball out of bounds. Lady Dragons, Reagan trying to get it into Micah Jones, and out hustled there by Newport, but Newport looks like they threw it away, but they're going to say the Dragons touched it last. Newport with the basketball and the 2-0 lead here in the early going. Number 5 from three-point range. She comes up short, rebound by Micah Jones. Jones pushing it up the floor. Going to take it all the way, lays it up, unable to finish, and Newport comes up with a rebound. Long pass down the floor, and we're going to get a basket by Bartels and a foul on Greene County. That foul's going to be on Reagan Deaton, her first, team's first. And Coach Blades wants a timeout to talk it over. try to get his team settled back in, and we'll take a timeout as well. After the timeout, it's going to be Newport Central Catholic at the line. Number 11, Kylie Bartels with one shot. Opportunity to complete the three-point play, and it's good. So the Thoroughbreds from Newport Central Catholic jump out to a 5-0 lead. And here's another steal by Newport. And they miss on this end, but another try by number 12, Sandfoss, puts in the basket. Dragons facing full court pressure and get it across this time. Micah Jones over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell works it in, up and in off the glass. Good move by Kelsey Mitchell from the entry pass from Micah Jones. And the Dragons on the scoreboard, 7-2, with 6 minutes to go in the first period of play. Here's Newport Central. Underneath, there's a foul underneath. It's going to go against Morgan Deaton, her first, team second. And that's going to send number 24, Tabor, to the line with 2 shots. Shot's good by Tabor, makes it a 8-2 ball game. So it looks like Greene County is going to face that full court pressure. Have to work to get the ball up the floor. Here's Bush with the rebound on the miss by Tabor, and another giveaway. Greene County is going to have to handle the ball a little bit better. That shot was good by Fryer, and it's a 10-2 ball game. Greene County having a little trouble here in the early going with the pressure. And the ball's deflected out of bounds. It's going to be Greene County ball. Rachel Marr checks into the game and here's another steal. Newport with the shot from number 11, Bartels, and it's good. And the Dragons, Coach Chris Blaze, takes another timeout to try to get his team back on track here. Having trouble with that full court press. And with 5:28 to go in the first period, they're down by 10, 12-2. Greene County in second round action here at the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic in the early going. Good crowd on hand for Greene County. Always have a good following to follow these Lady Dragons, and the Lady Dragons struggling just a little bit here in the early going. 5:28 to go in the first quarter, and they're down by a score of 12-2. Having trouble breaking that full court press. And here's another turnover. And going to be a foul this time, a reach in on Rachel Marr. So Dragons going to have to figure out a combination to get past that full court press. That foul's on Marr. That's her first, team third. There's a shot underneath by number 24, can't connect. So Greene County, Kelsey Mitchell had the rebound, knocked out of bounds, last touch by Newport Central. See if we can come up with something here. Here's Reagan Deaton. Backs. She's going to be called for the travel. Reagan Deaton found herself on in a trap over there on the sideline and unable to find an open Dragon player, and another turnover. It's been a while since Greene County's got it up across the mid-court stripe. 12-2, 5:07 to go in the first period. Here's a three-point shot. It's no good. Reagan Deaton lets it go out of bounds. It's going to be Greene County basketball. And Newport continuing to come with that press. Now Micah Jones has it. She'll move it up. And here's the trap now to Reagan Deaton. Got it across this time. And a lot of pressure from Newport. Here's Bush with the shot. 12-footer's good. Becca Bush breaks the ice for Greene County. And here's Rachel Marr, picks up her second foul. Rachel Marr picks up her second, team's fourth. 4:40 to go in the first period. The Dragons down by 8 now, 12-4. Greene County Micah Jones deflects it out of bounds. Lady Dragons have been fortunate with the turnovers. Newport has not converted on more of them than they have, so Greene County in a zone defense here, 2-3. In the paint, a blocked shot by Mitchell, and Micah Jones comes up with the rebound, taking it the other way, feed to Rachel Marr, up and in off the glass. So, good transition that time by the Lady Dragons. Mitchell with the deflection, Micah Jones presses it up the floor and gets it to Rachel Marr for the basket. And it's a 6-point game now. See what the Dragons can do here. Trying to get it underneath to the big girl, and she's blocked by Kelsey Mitchell. And a lot of pressure now, looking for help. Gets it up to Becca Bush, who's going to bring it across mid-stripe. Throws it underneath to Kelsey, and Kelsey loses it out of bounds. That pass may have been partially deflected by Newport, and Kelsey Mitchell couldn't get a handle on it, lost it out of bounds. Greene County had the right idea that time, just couldn't get it to finish. Newport Central Catholic Thoroughbreds coming into tonight's game with a record of 13-2. Always with a good team. Greene County called with a kick there. Back into the lineup for Greene County, number 24, Morgan Deaton, and Micah Jones gets a rest on the bench. Steps call. A turnover by Newport, and Greene County Lady Dragons with the basketball. Rachel Marr pushing it up the floor. Gets help from the middle from Morgan Deaton. Now to Reagan Deaton, over to Becca Bush. Nice shot up off the glass. Good recognition that time by Reagan Deaton, and a good feed to Becca Bush underneath. And Bush completes the play, and it's a 4-point game now. The Dragons slowly working their way back in the middle of the paint. Now back top of the key to Newport. Here's a 3-point shot, and it's no good. Newport yet to convert one of those, and lost out of bounds by Newport. It's going to be Dragon basketball. Fortunately, Newport not connecting yet on those 3-point plays. They've had some pretty open looks, but unable to finish. Now they push it up the floor. Becca Bush from 3-point range. No good. Kelsey Mitchell with the rebound. Stripped away, but knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Newport. Greene County with a basket here could pull to within 2. Inbounds pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Takes it down in the paint. Turnaround jumper. A little short, and rebound by Newport. 2:25 to go in the first period, 12-8. The Dragons trail by 4. Newport loses the handle. Becca Bush down fighting for it. Going to be a jump ball. And good hustle there by Becca Bush. She continues that hustle from the last game. Becca forcing a lot of turnovers in the last game. And the jump ball possession arrow goes to Newport. Micah Jones checks back in, gives Reagan Deaton a rest. Second round action of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic. Lady Dragons defeating Somerset to get to this point, and with a tough matchup here against Newport Central Catholic Thoroughbreds. Here's another 3-pointer. It's no good as well. Fight for the rebound. Kelsey Mitchell, strong battle in there, and now loses the handle. Newport with another shot, and she's fouled underneath. The big girl, Tabor, will go back to the line. That foul's going to be on Becca Bush. That's her first, team's 5th. That sends Mariah Tabor back to the free throw line with 2 shots. First one's good. Tabor listed at 5'11". And a good matchup for Kelsey Mitchell. Tabor misses the second one. Rebound by Becca Bush, tipped out of there by Kelsey Mitchell. Micah Jones, top of the key. Over to Bush. Underneath to Mitchell. Foul on the play. Good job by entry pass there by Morgan Deaton. And Kelsey Mitchell draws the foul. That's going to be on Tabor, her first, team second. Rachel Marr checks out. Reagan Deaton back into the ball game. Lady Dragon basketball underneath their own goal. Inbounds pass to Reagan Deaton. Thrown away. Newport, one of the players, stepped out into the passing lane and forced Reagan to go a little wide with it and out of bounds. Newport basketball. 13-8, the Dragons down now by 5. Minute and a half to go in the first period. Newport loses it underneath, pass, outlet pass after the rebound from Becca Bush. Here goes Micah Jones over to Morgan Deaton. Underneath, off the glass, it's good and one. Good finish there by Morgan Deaton. She takes it for the layup and draws the foul. Not sure who that foul was on exactly. Morgan Deaton misses on the free throw, so it's a 13-10 game. Three-point play this time is good for Thiem. First one they've connected on so far tonight. Reagan Deaton in the paint, comes up a little short off the front of the iron, and here comes Newport the other way. Over to number 11. 10-foot jumper, comes up short, good rebound by Morgan Deaton. .35 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Dragons looking for maybe one shot. They're down by 6, 16-10. And they're gonna say that pass was deflected out by Greene County, but I think that was a bad call. So Newport now with the chance for one shot to finish the quarter. .15 seconds to go in the quarter. Newport just waiting for a final shot. They're up by 6, 16-10. Lady Dragons in a 2-3 zone defense there. Underneath to the big girl, deflected out there by Kelsey Mitchell. And the Dragons are going to hold it, and that's going to bring to a close the first period of play. But the Dragons fortunate to get out of the first period without another scoring opportunity there by Newport Central Catholic. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 16-10, the Dragons down by 6. All right, ready for second period action here at McBrayer Arena on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. Greene County Lady Dragons in second round action of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic. Kind of a turn of events here in the first period of play. The Dragons very effective in their first game against Somerset, forcing the turnovers, and Newport Central doing the same thing to Greene County here in the early going of this game. Here's yet another deflection out of bounds, but Greene County maintains possession. So if Greene County can do a little better job of controlling the basketball and avoiding those turnovers, we can play with this team at this point so far. Micah Jones to Reagan Deaton. The early going of the second period, the Dragons down by 6, 16-10. Reagan Deaton pushes it over to Mitchell, kicks it back out to Jones. 8-foot jumper, a little short, no good. Rebound by Morgan Deaton. The shot's no good and rebounded by Newport. Greene County had a couple of good opportunities there, but couldn't get the roll. And Newport Central Catholic with the basketball. Down underneath, in the middle of the paint. Can't get the roll. Rebound tapped out of there by Micah Jones. And here comes the pressure again. But on the missed basket, Reagan Deaton pushes it up underneath to Becca Bush. She's fouled. Becca did a good job of just sitting there waiting to draw the foul, and that's another foul on the big girl Tabor. That's going to be her second, team's fourth. got Tabor off her feet, and Becca Bush just sits there and waits for the foul, and she'll have 2 shots. Off the back of the iron. So Greene County once again struggling from the free throw line. See if Becca can get 1 out of 2 here. Second one's perfect. Good shot by Becca Bush. And we're within 5 here in the early going of the second quarter. 16-11. Down in the paint, 8-foot jumper. It's good by number 21, Sia Fardini. 18-11, the Dragons down by 7. Well, Dragons almost lose another one out of bounds, and called for the extra step is Becca Bush, trying to get a handle on the pass, and it's another turnover. The Dragons going to have to do something to cut down on these turnovers a little bit. Here's a forced turnover by Greene County. Kelsey Mitchell going the other way, pass from Jones. Mitchell couldn't finish, but Jones trying to take one up, and she's fouled on the shot. Good hustle that time by the Dragons. Micah Jones comes up with a steal. She's at the free throw line with 2 shots. And Micah Jones is good from the free throw line. That's her first point of the night. Rachel Marr comes into the action. She replaces Becca Bush. Micah Jones with 1 more shot, a chance to pull within 5, and she does. Micah Jones perfect from the free throw line, 2 for 2. And the Dragons within 5, 18-13. The Dragons can turn this game around if we can just avoid the turnovers. And here's another forced turnover from good pressure, from defensive pressure from Greene County. And that's what we need. Force a few more turnovers and avoid them on our end. Micah Jones with the basketball. Takes it down the paint, down the side, but has it picked away. Reagan Deaton coming up from behind, deflects it out of bounds. It'll be Newport basketball. Inlet pass now to the corner. Top of the key, around the horn, number 14 with the shot. Can't get to roll, and bounces out to Newport. Here's a long 3-pointer by number 12. She's going to be short on that one. Rebound by Micah Jones, kicks it up to Rachel Marr, but Micah's fouled on the pass. That's going to be 16 fouls. That's Sandfoss on the foul. That's her second, number 12. And from this point on, Greene County will be in 1 in the bonus. See if Greene County can come up with a score here. Micah Jones trying to get it underneath to Mitchell, and she's picked off, and then Mitchell deflects it out of bounds. Becca Bush checks back in for the Lady Dragons. Micah Jones will get another rest. Micah looks like she's faring pretty well on that tender foot after a month or so off recovery. Here's a shot by Newport, gets a rebound and blocked by Kelsey Mitchell, but she's called for the foul. That's going to be that's her first team foul, so we need to keep Kelsey out of foul trouble. At the free throw line is number 14, Fryer. She makes the first, she'll have 1 more. Free throws are good. And it's a 20-13 game, another 7-point spread with 4:55 to go in the first half of play. Rachel Marr getting some pressure there. Another turnover. Gotta be able to handle and control that basketball, and Newport just pushing the defense out on the floor, and Greene County, yet another turnover. Number 23, 8 foot on the baseline. 8-foot shot, no good. It's going to be Greene County basketball on the deflection out of bounds by Newport. See if Greene County can get it up the floor. Morgan Deaton out of Rachel Marr. She gets it down. Here's Becca Bush. 10-foot jumper from the side. Gets the roll. Becca Bush picks up her 7th point of the night and gets the bounce there and makes it a 5-point game. 4:12 to go. The Dragons down by 5, 20-15. Newport takes it down in the paint. Tries to get it underneath. Lost out of bounds. It's going to be Greene County basketball. So if Greene County can just convert on some of these turnovers by Newport, take care of the basketball, make good passes. Newport really comes out after the pass, and Morgan's going to be lucky. Got a jump ball. Morgan with double team pressure there at once, and it's a turnover to Newport with the possession arrow. Micah Jones comes back into the game. She'll rest Morgan Deaton. Newport with the basketball on the 5-point lead with 3:40 to go in the first half. Second round action of Touchstone Energy All-A Classic. 3-point shot. Boy, it rattles in and out. The Dragons fortunate that another 3-pointer didn't go for Newport. Greene County needs to take care of the basketball, get something underneath. And Reagan Deaton trying to get a pass underneath, and she's going to be fouled. That's a team's 7th foul. I'm not sure who that foul was on, but that's going to send Reagan Deaton to the line with 1 in the bonus. First shot's good by Reagan, her first point of the night, and makes it a 4-point game. Reagan with a chance to cut it to 3 here. And another good shot by Reagan Deaton. That's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Way across court for Newport Central. Top of the key now. Back to the left side. Takes it down in the paint. 10-foot jumper, short. Reagan Deaton with the rebound. And she'll bring it out for the Dragons. Reagan Deaton takes it to the free throw line, tries to get the pass underneath, deflected, and now another turnover. Here comes Newport the other way. Shot by number 23 is partially blocked, but a foul on Reagan Deaton. That's going to be her 2nd of the night. Team 6. And that's going to be 2 shots for Munich. And Newport Central has been near perfect from the free throw line. Back into the lineup, Morgan Deaton gives Reagan Deaton a rest. One more shot coming here, it's no good. And a rebound by Becca Bush. Becca looking for help, gets it to Micah Jones, cross court, 3-point range. Rachel Marr off the back of the iron, no good. Deflected out by Becca Bush. Micah Jones, back to Marr, now back to Bush. Micah Jones, top of the key. Kelsey Mitchell, called for the step. Kelsey Mitchell called for the walk. .2:15 to go in the first half of play. The Dragons down now by 4, 21-17. And going to get a timeout on the floor, Newport Central Catholic. With 2:12 to go, the Dragons trail 21-17. 2:12 to go in the first half. The Dragons down 21-17. The Dragons have actually outscored Newport Central in the second quarter, 7-5. But Newport with the basketball. Greene County outscored, and here's a steal by Morgan Deaton. Morgan's tripped up, and that's going to be the third foul, I think, on the big girl for, no, that's 14 Fryer. That's her second team foul, or second foul, team 8th. Greene County was outscored in the first quarter, 16-10, but so far outscored Newport 7-5, and Morgan Deaton at the free throw line with 2 shots, or 1 in the bonus, and she makes the first. Morgan Deaton perfect on that shot. She'll have 1 more. This one's off the back of the iron, but rebounded by Becca Bush, and puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to be called. Lady Dragons are going to be called for a foul. That's going to go against Micah Jones, I think. Her first, team 7th. And that's going to send Newport to the other end of the floor, shooting 1 in the bonus. It's going to be number 21, Sia Ferdini. She'll have 1 in the bonus. And this one comes up off the side of the iron, and Mitchell with the rebound. And here comes the Dragons. Down only by 3. Chance here to pull it within 1, or tie it with a 3. Here's Rachel Marr. Takes it down baseline, and nowhere to go. Luckily deflected out of bounds by Newport, so it'll be Greene County basketball underneath their own goal. Minute 40 to go in the first half. Be a good opportunity for the Dragons to pick up a basket here and pull this game close to end the half. Rachel Marr, top of the key. We're going to get a 5-second call. Rachel Marr called for the 5-second call, and another big turnover for the Dragons. A minute and a half to go in the first half. The Dragons down 21-18. So Greene County really fortunate to be in this ball game as close as they are with the number of turnovers. So you said just the opposite game, almost a walk there. Just the opposite game from the first round. Greene County really forcing the turnovers in that game. And here's a turnover from Newport, and Micah Jones with the basketball. Looking for help. And takes a shot underneath. Can't get the roll, but gets her own rebound. And she's fouled on the putback. So Micah really had nowhere to go with it and just forced the shot up and almost got the roll, but then good hustle by Micah Jones, gets in there and gets her rebound and puts it back up and draws the foul. 2 shots for Micah Jones. Gets the roll on this one. And he had rolled round and round, but Micah Jones still perfect from the free throw line. 3 for 3 there tonight as Raylan Walker checks into the ball game. Replaces Rachel Marr. Micah Jones looking pretty good tonight. She's good again from the free throw line, 4 for 4. Still not 100% though, by no means, and I know that's frustrating for her, but she's playing well, played well, excellent game in the first game, and playing well here tonight. Playing through the pain of that injury to her foot. Greene County pulls to within 1, 21-20. Newport with the basketball. Misses a shot. Micah Jones on the rebound. And here comes Greene County with a chance to take the lead. Morgan Deaton underneath. She's fouled on the shot, and she'll go to the free throw line with the chance to give Greene County the lead here. The foul was on theme, her first. And Morgan Deaton with the chance to tie it with this first shot here. And can't get the roll on that one. Not a friendly roll that time, off the front of the iron and rolls around. But she gets the second one. And with 19 seconds to go in the first half of play, Morgan Deaton ties it up with the free throw. Here comes Newport the other way. They'll probably wait for one shot. Tie ball game, 21 all. Inlet pass, and we're going to get a foul on Morgan Deaton. Good hustle by Morgan Deaton trying to get the basketball, but she's called for the foul. It's going to be her second of the night. And that's going to send number 21, Sia Ferdini, to the line with one in the bonus. 8 seconds to go in the first period. And Sia Ferdini gets the basket and gives Newport the 1-point lead. Back in the game now for Greene County, number 11, Reagan Deaton. Replaces Morgan Deaton. Morgan and Reagan both with 2 fouls each. And Sia Ferdini gets the second shot as well. And Raylan Walker comes out. Rachel Marr back in. The Dragons, 8 seconds to go in the first half. They're down now by 2. They got a chance to get one shot here. And it's going to be Micah Jones takes it underneath. Can't get the shot, gets her own rebound, but not enough time to get another shot off. And the first period, first half comes to an end. Here in the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic, it's the Dragons trailing by 2, but fortunate to be as close as they are with the number of turnovers. Well, welcome back to McBrayer Arena on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University, Alumni Coliseum, and that's the site of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic State Tournament. And the Greene County Lady Dragons playing here in second round action against Newport Central Catholic Thoroughbreds. And we're ready for second half action. It's going to be Greene County basketball. The Dragons trail only by 2, 23-21, as we begin the second half of play. Dragons fortunate to be there with as many turnovers as they've had. See if the Dragons can do something different here. And Morgan Deaton's going to be called for the travel. And it's going to be a turnover to Newport. Dragons need to figure out a strategy to beat that full court press and avoid the turnovers. And unable at this point to, there's a three-pointer by number 5, Thiem. And in the early going of the first half, Newport unable to connect on those three-pointers. Here's an inlet pass to Micah Jones, puts it up and in off the glass, and she draws the foul. Good basket, good finish that time by Micah Jones, and she'll be at the free throw line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And this shot's good as well, and Jones perfect from the free throw line, 5 for 5 tonight, and that gives her 10 points on the night. And it's a 2-point ball game, 26-24. The Dragons down by 2. Here's Newport. We were talking at halftime, hoping that Newport doesn't get on track with that three-point shot, but they weren't able to in the first half. They missed one there, and the Dragons' Becca Bush comes up with the rebound. Here comes Micah Jones. Kelsey Mitchell working in the paint, looking for help, gets the top of the key to Micah Jones. Kelsey Mitchell, little 5-foot jumper, gets the roll. Kelsey Mitchell with the roll, and we're all tied at 26. Kelsey Mitchell fighting to come up with the steal, but called for the foul. That's going to be the second team foul on Kelsey Mitchell. Just good aggressive play that time by Mitchell, and she's called for the reach. The Newport basketball underneath their own goal. All tied up in the early going of the second half. Reagan Deaton going to be called for the foul there, defending the 5'11" Mariah Tabor. And Reagan Deaton picks up her third foul for the night. And that's going to bring in Rachel Marr to replace her. It'll be Newport basketball underneath their own goal. Top of the key now. Dragons in that zone defense. Micah Jones almost comes up with the steal. Now working it underneath and can't get the basket from Tabor, but she gets her rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's probably going to be the strategy for Newport, to work it more to Tabor underneath, who only has 4 points on the night. Here's the three-point shot by Marr, no good, and Newport with the rebound, pushing it up the floor the other way. Back to Tabor underneath, misses the basket. Here comes Marr. Marr gets it up to Micah Jones, over to Becca Bush. 10-foot jumper, can't get the roll, and deflected out of there. Micah Jones fighting for it, but she's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be the second foul on Micah Jones, team second this half. Actually, that's the team third, so Newport with the basketball and the 2-point lead, 28-26, with 5:18 to go in the third period. Here's a turnaround 10-foot jumper, good by Fryer. So the Dragons, another deflection there, and here comes Newport the other way. And the basket is good by Fryer again. So Greene County, once again, got to take care of the basketball. Another turnover, deflection from behind. Here's Newport working underneath. And the shot is no good, out of bounds, and Greene County fortunate to get the ball back there. So it's a 6-point game with 3 quick turnovers by the Lady Dragons. Greene County has to take better care of the basketball and work that offense on the other end of the floor. Morgan Deaton over to Micah Jones. Greene County unable so far to get much action down in the paint to Kelsey Mitchell. See if they can figure out a way to do that. Rachel Marr with good pressure from Newport to Morgan Deaton. Takes it down in the paint, loses a handle. Kelsey Mitchell gets it, kicks it out to Rachel Marr, to Micah Jones down in the paint, and she's loses it off her knee. Greene County, Coach Blades wants a timeout to try to get Greene County Lady Dragons organized here to get their feet under them. With 4 minutes to go in the third period, the Dragons trail now by 6, 32-26. A good crowd on hand here for the Greene County Lady Dragons, with a good following, as always, and see if the Lady Dragons can give them something to cheer about as we come back after the timeout. Only trailed by a basket at halftime. But Newport coming back with the pressure in the second half and continuing to force the turnovers. Waiting for the officials to start play here. And it's Newport with the basketball and the 6-point lead. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Newport cross court. 3-point shot, it's going to be long, and rebounded by Tabor, puts it back up, no good. Fight for the rebound, blocked shot by Kelsey Mitchell, and the Dragons come out with the basketball. Micah Jones pushes it up the floor. Micah looking for help, gets it to Kelsey Mitchell, but Newport really extending that defense and putting on the pressure, and another turnover. And here they come on the other end, and it's going to be a missed shot underneath. And the basket is good by Sandfoss. The Dragons wanted a walk on that, and she could have come up off of her feet. Here's Rachel Marr. 3-point range, looks good, a little short. And rebound by Newport Central, and that's going to be a foul on Greene County. sure who that foul was on. Now that was on Newport, so that's Kelsey Mitchell with the shot, and she's fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line. That foul was on Newport, and that's their third foul of the half, and Kelsey Mitchell at the free throw line with 2 shots. Mariah Tabor picked up her third foul. Kelsey Mitchell makes the first free throw. She'll have one more. That's Kelsey's 6th point of the night. And Kelsey with the second free throw. And we're going to need all of those we can get as we go down the stretch here. 3 minutes to go in the third period. The Dragons now trail by 6, 34 to 28. 15-footer, no good. Kelsey Mitchell on the rebound. Rachel Marr bring it up for the Dragons. Here's Reagan Deaton. Top of the key. 15-footer by Mitchell, no good. Rebound by Newport. Kelsey Mitchell had a good look, just couldn't get the roll. Newport coming the other way. And there's the 12-foot jumper on the baseline by Bartels. Rachel Marr with the basketball. There's Reagan Deaton over in the corner, now top of the key to Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell works it underneath, gets it up and in off the glass. Good strong move that time by Kelsey Mitchell. Now working underneath the Tabor. Top of the key, takes it down in the paint, and a little runner by number 12, Sandfoss. And it's an 8-point game once again, 38 to 30. So the Dragons need to convert here. And on the other end, it's Becca Bush with the long shot, no good. Rebound, long rebound by Reagan Deaton. She has it in the paint, kicks it out to Bush. And going to get a foul. I'm not sure whether that was on Greene County. Looks like it's going to be called against Reagan Deaton. Reagan Deaton called for the push, and that's going to be her fourth foul. Team's fourth. So Reagan Deaton has to go to the bench with 4 fouls, and she's replaced by Rachel Marr. Micah Jones back into the ball game. Another little 8-foot jumper, no good. Morgan Deaton on the rebound. Here comes Micah Jones. Greene County needs a basket. And they finally call the foul. Looks like Newport has been doing that all afternoon, really putting on tough pressure, and could have been called for more fouls than they were, but they pick it up here. And that's going to be Greene County basketball out of bounds after the 4th team foul on Newport Central. I don't think so. Greene County with the basketball. Becca Bush now around to Rachel Marr. Marr gets it underneath to Mitchell. And I think Kelsey Mitchell's going to be called for the push, trying to create a little space there. And that's going to be her 3rd foul of the night, team's 5th. So another turnover. As the 3rd period comes to a close, 30 seconds to go in the 3rd period. And Newport Central Catholic with a 8-point lead. The Dragons can hold here. Good deflection out of there by Kelsey Mitchell, and the Dragons have the basketball. See if they can take care of it. Rachel Marr pushes it up the floor for the Dragons. Now out to Morgan Deaton, looking for one shot, 13 seconds to go. Micah Jones with the basketball. 6 seconds. She takes it in, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to be fouled by number 12, Sandfoss, and if that's on Sandfoss, she picks up her third foul of the night. And that's the team's fifth foul. And Greene County with 4 seconds to get the ball in and get a shot off. And it's out to Kelsey Mitchell. Underneath to Micah Jones. Works it underneath, takes a shot, unable to get it to go. And Micah Jones slow to get up off the floor. Not a good sign for Greene County. As the third period comes to an end, the Dragons trail by 8, 38-30. And Micah Jones limps her way over to the Dragons bench. All right, one more quarter to go here at the second round action game of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic here in McBrayer Arena on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. The Dragons only trailed by 2 at halftime, 23-21, but find themselves down by 8 here as we begin the fourth period of play. The Dragons trail 38-30, and Newport with the basketball. Greene County needs to take care of the basketball, and Becca Bush with good hustle there almost comes up with a steal. Now here's Newport, three-point range. That looks good, and it is. Three-point basket there by Sandfoss, and that's not exactly what Greene County needed to start the second half. Cheyenne Gettings in the ball game with the basketball now to Mitchell. So I need to figure out a way to get Mitchell underneath, and Becca Bush called for the walk here and another turnover. Greene County is going to have to take control of this ball game here with 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They're down now by 11 points, 41-30. Just kind of, the wheels have kind of come off here in the second half, and now a foul on Greene County. That's on Rachel Marr, her third, team 6, and that's going to send number 5, Thiem, to the line for Newport. And they've been solid from the free throw line so far this afternoon. Makes it a 12-point game and now a 13-point game. So Greene County is going to find this one slipping away if we don't get something going here, and another turnover. Pass a little too strong over the head of Rachel Marr, and Greene County turns it over again. And Newport with the basketball and the 13-point lead. Greene County needs to hold here. Greene County has matched up fairly well with this team, other than forcing the turnovers. And Greene County with a steal here. Here comes Micah Jones the other way to Morgan Deaton. Now Rachel Marr picks it up. Off the glass, a nice little touch by Rachel Marr, 6-foot jumper off the glass. That's Rachel's 4th point of the night. Becca Bush led all scorers at the half with 7 points, or all scorers for Greene County with 7 points. Here goes Newport on the layup, no good. Rebound by Kelsey Mitchell. And the Dragons headed the other way. See if they can convert here to cut that lead. Over in the corner to Becca Bush, 15-footer, no good. And Newport with the basketball. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. The Dragons trail by 11, 43-32. Kelsey Mitchell hustling in there, knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Newport basketball. Newport basketball underneath their own goal. They have an 11-point lead here with just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Newport working against Rachel Marr. Now Becca Bush top of the key against Thiem. And Newport's going to be very patient here to get the open shot because the clock's in their favor. They can work the clock down and try to get the open shot. And Newport is really going to drain that clock, and that works against Greene County. Underneath to Tabor, block shot from behind. Oh, tough break there for the Lady Dragons. Morgan Deaton with a nice block from behind against the big girl Tabor, but loses it out of bounds, and still Newport basketball. 5:12 to go in the ball game. The Dragons trail by 11, or as close as 2 at the half. And Newport underneath the Tabor. Shot looked like a pretty clean block, but Kelsey Mitchell's going to be called for her 4th foul of the night, and not exactly what Greene County needed either. So Kelsey Mitchell called for her 4th foul of the night. And that's going to send Tabor to the free throw line with 2 shots. And she's good from there. Another difference in the ball game. Newport Central near perfect from the free throw line. And this one's in and out, but rebounded by Newport, and they're going to bring it out. Down in the paint, number 11 with the jumper, no good. Mitchell fighting for the rebound, jump ball. And that's going to be possession Greene County. So good hustle there by Kelsey Mitchell to tie it up with Tabor, and Greene County gets the possession there in their favor. Here comes that trap again. Rachel Marr gets it to Morgan Deaton down in the corner to Kelsey Mitchell. Cross court, Becca Bush, 12-footer, no good. Rebound by Micah Jones, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. I was hoping that was going to be on Tabor, but I believe it's on number 11, Bartles. That's going to send Micah Jones to the free throw line with 2 shots. And this one's good for Micah Jones. Micah Jones gets a roll there. She is 6, I think it's 7 free throws tonight. Only missed 1, maybe perfect. But timeout on the floor, 4:33 to go. It's a 10-point game, and the Dragons still have a chance. They're just going to have to pull it all together here in the final 4.5 minutes as the Dragons trail 44-34. All right, down to the 4:33 to go in the ball game. The Dragons trail by 10. We're tied in the early going and trailed only by 2 at halftime. But Newport continuing to force the turnovers, and the Dragons find themselves in a hole here by 10. Here's Newport Catholic with the basketball, and they're going to be content to continue to work that clock down and look for the open shot. Dragons are going to have to come out with the pressure and force some turnovers. Or here's the 10-foot jumper, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Mitchell saves it inbounds, and here's Morgan Deaton. Micah Jones, and she has it stripped away. And Micah Jones has her pocket picked there, and Newport with the basketball underneath the Tabor, gets the shot. Tabor with the basket underneath, and Newport extends their lead to 12, 46-34. Greene County with the basketball. Rachel Marr with the basketball, gets it to Micah Jones. .3:18 to go in the ball game. Micah Jones working, top of the key, 3-point range, no good, and a fight for the rebound. Newport comes out of there with it. Just rolled right out to Newport, and they're coming up with the shot on the other end, no good, and rebound by Micah Jones. She's going to the other way for the Dragons. Over to Morgan Deaton, tipped out of there by Newport, and They're going to say last touch out of bounds by Becca Bush. Greene County still with plenty of time, just under 3 minutes to go, but they're going to have to pull out all the stops here, and they look like they're fairly winded. See if Greene County can catch that second wind here. On the other end, it's Tabor. 10-footer from the baseline, and it's good. And it's 48-34. Now a 14-point game with 2:20 to go in the ball game. And Dragons just really bothered by that full court pressure, and now a foul as number 14 Fryer ends up on top of Rachel Marr. That's going to send Rachel Marr to the free throw line, shooting one in the bonus. Into the ball game also for the Lady Dragons is Kayla Bell. Micah Jones gets a rest. Bound to be frustrating for her, unable to go at 100% here, or nowhere close. Probably bound to be frustrating as she knows she has much more game in her. Rachel Marr at the free throw line. She makes the first one, she'll have one more. But what an effort here by Jones in these two games. Played an excellent game in the first round. Rachel Marr misses the second free throw, and Newport controls the basketball. 48-35, the Dragons down by 13 with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's Tabor, 8-foot jumper from the baseline, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Newport with Greene County basketball. Greene County's got to try to find somebody from 3-point range. Here's Rachel Marr, takes it underneath, runner off the glass, no good, and rebounded by Newport. And Newport taking their time, bringing it up. They've really worked that clock here in the fourth period of play, and it's working in their favor at this time. Here's a underneath pass to Tabor, and she's fouled by Morgan Deaton. And going to be Morgan's third foul, I think. That's going to send number 24 Tabor back to the free throw line with 2 shots. And now Kayla Bell comes out back into the ball game for the Lady Dragons, Cheyenne Giddings. Tabor with one more shot. It's a 14-point ball game. And Tabor good here as well. Makes it a 50-35 ball game. So that full court press slowly wearing down the Dragons. Here's Rachel Marr from 3-point range. Comes up a little short off the front of the iron. And a battle for the rebound. Going to be a foul against Greene County. Oh, they call timeout. So it's going to be Newport basketball. Timeout called on the floor. So with 1:05 to go in the ball game, the Dragons now trail by 15, 50-35, and we'll be back for the last minute and 5 seconds of the. All right, Greene County Lady Dragons with the last minute and 5 seconds bring in the subs off the bench. Going to give them a chance to play on this floor here at McBrayer Arena in the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic. Second round action. The Dragons down by 15, under a minute to go. Into the ball game is Bailey Schaffner, Cheyenne Giddings, Kayla Bell, Raylan Walker, and Chrysley Sherrill for the first time tonight. And the Dragons just struggled in the early going against that full court press. A lot of turnovers, but held their own against this private school at Newport Catholic. And we get a timeout on the floor with 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Newport calls a timeout. The Dragons trail 50-35. In the final 35 seconds of the ball game here, the Dragons trail 50-35. After an excellent ball game defeating Somerset in the first round action, the Dragons, there's too many turnovers in this ball game, but have played very well other than that to have only a 2-point deficit at the halftime. But right now, the last 30 seconds, it's Bailey Schaffner and Cheyenne Gettings. There's Raylan Walker. She's going to be called for the foul. And that's going to send Newport Central Catholic back to the free throw line. Buchanan, she'll have 2 shots. First one's off. And the last 22 seconds, Kayla Bell brings it up for the Dragons. Over to Cheyenne Gettings. Now to Kayla Bell, Raylan Walker, around the horn to Bailey Schaffner. Schaffner looking for help, deflected out of there, and Newport comes up with a steal. And that's kind of been the story of the game here. Lady Dragons having a tough time against that full court press, and that's going to be the game here as the Dragons come up short 51-35 against Newport Central Catholic. The Dragons fall to Newport here in the second round of the Touchstone Energy All-A Classic State Tournament by a score of 51-35, but a great season so far for the Greene County Lady Dragons, considering the injuries they've had to Micah Jones, and doing an excellent job to get here to the state tournament, and played a great game in the first game against Somerset, and just a little overmatched here by the Newport Catholic team. So we're going to say goodbye from McBrayer Arena here on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University.